Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully, you had a pleasant weekend. It is time for Ye Olde Magic Monday and not the random Monday talks of nonsense. This time, it's one of the newer sets. Came out a couple weeks ago. Can't remember the exact date, but it was sometime in April. I went and got a bundle of it. It is Tarkir Dragonstorm, the latest series from Magic the Gathering. Did not do a whole lot of research into it, but this pretty much sums up everything you need to know about what this deck's theme is. Fight dragons with dragons. Tarkir faces a full-scale draconic assault, great word, pitting clan against clan and all of civilization against a maelstrom of wings, claws, and fire. Man, somebody went all in writing this. Choose one of the 5 clans and discover your favorite way to play, then prepare your forces for nature's fury. Master the fearsome dragon storms and summon dragons of your own to rain down fiery devastation. I'm going to have no clue of what is going on, but in this we got 9 packs, plus 2 reference cards. Those are always handy. Keep them around if I ever play again. 15 traditional foil and basic lands, as is the usual. Ooh, the alt-art traditional foil of Tamir Battlecrier. I can read words. The card box, and an oversized spin-down life counter, aka a 20-sided die. I wonder if 20-sided die is actually a copywritten term. Because why else wouldn't they call it? Like, it's a 20-sided die. Unless they were trying to do their own thing. Empty box. We've got the little blurb, the little blurb about I have the Dragonstorm. We've got all the commander decks, which I did see when I was at the shop. Ooh, like that art. That's going over there. Hopefully I can flatten that out. Here we got the box. These are handy little things to have. We will get it out of the way for a moment. Then, they fell. Then you've got all the different little icons for different counters. Flying, lifelink, death touch, reach. +1 counters. I don't know what that one is, but there's the other lifelink. And they're handy to have when you're playing and you add a counter to a specific creature. Very, very handy to have indeed. And we've got our 20-sided die. I've got so many of those through the various sets of whatnot that I've opened. I don't know when or if I'll ever use them, but I think this is one of the cases, 'tis better to have it and not need it. We've got our 9 packs of Tarkir Dragonstorm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we've got our... Let's see, which is the foil, which is the... it doesn't matter. Oops. Let's just open it up and take a look at the lands, because the basic lands of any set always fascinate me, because I want to see if they match the theme. Okay, so here's our foil, the promo foil of Tamir Battlecrier. Looks like it would probably be a part of a commander deck. And then we've got, this is the foil lands, which actually works out, because then we got our foil that we could show off. There's the plains... Beautiful island. That actually is a really good representation of a swamp. I mean, mountains and dragons, they're going to go together. Forest and dragons, honestly, as well. Oh, and then, so these are the full art, and then we have the basic ones here. We'll just flip through them. Island, gorgeous-looking islands. Swampy, mountainous, and forest. Beautiful lands. I'm a sucker for the lands. But now we will get in and see just what this set actually has to offer. Clearly, we're expecting all sorts of dragons, so let's go. Ooh, we got us a foil right off the rip, and let's get a couple of these for our mythic rares and the like, or anything that I find really entertaining. And now you can see the process when I pull up a random checklist, what would come into it. Sarkhan's Resolve, Agent of Kotis. That's a nice-looking one. The Dragonback Lancer. That's nice. Jeskai Devotee, an Orc Monk. That's an interesting combination. I like the Bigfoot. Dragon's Prey, the Humbling Elder. Keep your comments down. The Embermouth Sentinel. It's a Chimera. See, that would be kind of cool. That would be one that I'm going to put that one for the pile. I love the mythological animals. Wingblade Disciple, Synchronized Charge. Oh, we've got a Mammoth in the back. Mammoth would win. The Jeskai Shrine Keeper. That is a beautiful dragon. There's going to be some great dragon art. This is, I think, the showcase variant of Sagu Wildling. It's got sorcery, so you can cast it the first time, search your library for a basic land card, put it in your hand, and then you would then cast it at the 4 plus a forest to bring in a 3/3 flying dragon. I wonder if they have non-flying dragons. That'd be interesting. We have Frostcliff Siege as our rare enchantment. Rare will go there. Oh, that is a gorgeous-looking foil showcase. Breaching Dragonstorm. Oh, that is a stunner right there. I like that. A foil of Rugged Highlands. And we've got our token creature, a monk, and on the back, a copy. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else. Makes sense. All right, so we have one rare, two things that I would have put on a list, and some just beautiful cards all around. We've still got 7 packs to go, so settle in. The Trade Route Envoy, a dog soldier. Look at him! Look at him! Yep, he makes the list. Focus the Mind, no thank you. Mardu Devotee, Meticulous Artisan, it's a Djinn, I like that. The Abzan Devotee, sorry, the clock was covering up where I wanted to read. Piercing Exhale, the Monastery Messenger, a bird scout, that's a beautiful looking bird. The artifacts, especially with dragons, are always good. The Dragonstorm Globe, Salt Road Skirmish, Auroral Procession. I almost completely butchered it. Ooh, Bone Cairn Butcher. Oh, he's sweet looking. He would make the pile. Here is our rare, an enchantment. It is a saga. Rediscover the Way. It comes in and then you do everything in the steps unless it is destroyed. There's some interesting ones out there. A foil flump! Loxodon Battle Priest. This is the stuff I'm looking for. A foil flump shall win the day. Shall win the day. There we go. Is it another foil? No, it is not. Blossoming Sands and our token spirit with a different spirit on the back side. We've got an elephant. Like full-blown, right in the middle of the card elephant. Not a background character. That's what we like. Pack number 3, Rescue Leopard. We got a Cato. Shout out Julie Farnham. I'll put my pile over there just so I don't get the confused. There we go. Tragedy averted. Adorned Crocodile. Almost said alligator. But I'm surprised it didn't say alligator there. They have been wont to do that. He makes the list. Dog, always make the list. The Anuk Wayfarer, a dog scout. Riverwalk Technique. Coordinated Maneuver. I like whatever that is. Wingspan Stride. Reigning Victor, an Orc Warrior. Is he the Victor or is his name Victor? These are the questions. The Kin Tree Severance. Yeah, the art on this stuff is just stunning. Channeled Dragonfire. Effortless Master, another Orc Monk. Teeming Dragonstorm. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon is our rare, and it is a very, very beautiful looking card. Meticulous Artisan in the foil. Tranquil Cove and more token creatures. This is the Monk and a regal looking bird. Love it. And there's so many more sets coming out. I know last time I did the SpongeBob secret drop. There are some other secret drops coming out as I got to keep my eye on them. And then new sets just continue to come out. The Anuk Wayfarer, we got him before, but 2 dogs are always better than 1. Riverwalk Technique. Okay, Coordinated Maneuver. We've seen a lot of this. Here we go. Wild Ride, something different. The Adorned Crocodile. We got him before, but we'll take another. The Storm Shriek Feral. Storm Shriek. I'm sorry. Gurmag Nightwatch. Oh, that is a beautiful looking scene in there. Duty Beyond Death. The Solte Monument. Formation Breaker. That is a cool looking thing. Another saga. This is another rare. Roar of Endless Song. Wow, 2 times create a 5/5 elephant token creature. And then, ooh, that's a biggin. No wonder it has a high mana cost. Let's go. A mythic rare Planeswalker. That's going to be a big one. We have Ugin, Eye of the Storms, and he is a legendary I think most Planeswalkers are legendary, which means you can't have more than one. But that is a biggin. Is that okay? See, I thought it was one familiar. +2, so it comes in with 7. +2, you gain 3 life and draw a card, and you can only activate these once a turn. For 0, you add 3 colorless mana, and then 11, Wow. Search your library for any number of colorless non-land cards, exile them, and shuffle. Until the end of turn, you may cast those cards without paying their mana costs. He is a planeswalker you want to deal with immediately. We have a foil sorcery, the Roamer's Routine, Windscarred Crag, and a token 4/4 dragon with a warrior on the back side. I love the fact that I pulled a planeswalker. I don't often do that. Maybe 20% of the time, if I'm lucky, I'll get a planeswalker, but they are really, really nice. The Evolving Wilds. Oops. I'm not paying attention. There we go. Cruel Truths. Sagu Wildling. We saw him before, but in the showcase version. High Spire Bellringer. Now we're talking. Tempest Hawk. That is a terrifying looking bird. Unburied Earthcarver. Aggressive Negotiations. Attuned Hunter. We have a bear. Bear on the pile. Wingblade Disciple, we've seen him before. Corey Mountain Stalwart, a Human Monk. Abzan Monument, I love these. I love those. Here is our rare, the Hollow Merc Siege. We've got a mammoth in the back. Double bonus. Dragonclaw Strike on the foil. Bloodfell Caves. And a token monk and copy on the back. Almost done. We've got 4 packs left. We pulled a Planeswalker, pulled a couple. Ooh, an art card. Haven't seen one of them for this one yet. That's going to be good. We've got Narset's Rebuke, Delta Bloodflies. That just sounded bad. Solte Devotee. Ooh, that is great looking. The Ice Ridge Serpent. The Salt Road Pack Beast. That's like a weird camel thing. I will take weird camel thing. You see where I'm going. Boulderborn Dragon. Rebellious Strike. Oops. Keru Goldkeeper. That is a stunning looking picture. Sunset Strike Master. Host of the Hereafter. Here's our rare Surak, the exclusive hunter with bears and wolves. Love it. Ooh, a mythic rare. Parination. Return permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with hexproof and indestructible counter on it. I believe Yowza would be the term for that one. 2 mythic rares out of a bundle we will take. Oh, that is great. A Skirmish Rhino on the foil. 100% that's what I would like. Rugged Highlands and an art card, which is just stunning looking, is, what's this? Twin Maw Stormbrood by Michael Walsh. Big fan of the art cards. Big fan of the art cards. 3 packs left, almost done. Ooh, see a different kind of token in the back there. What do we see? We saw this before. The Solte Devotee. Ice Ridge Serpent, we just saw him. Yep, every now and then it does that, unfortunately. The Narset's Rebuke. Okay, here we go. Kin Tree Nurturer. Sibsig Appraiser. A Zombie Advisor. I don't know if I'd trust that. Heritage Reclamation. Constrictor Sage. I like that. Corey Mountain Stalwart, we saw him before. Abzan Monument, saw that before. Krumar Initiate, like that. Here's our rare, the Songcrafter Mage. I like the Ethereal Wolves and all that. Here's our foil, Sarkhan's Resolve, a foil Windscarred Crag, and a treasure token, and on the back, an elephant! Token elephant! He was one of the ones that came with the Saga 5/5. Penultimate pack, you know what's going on. Oh, I thought that said Worthy Goat. I was about to be really happy. Worthy Cost. What in the world? The Sagu Pummeler. I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking. Unending Whisper. Osseous Exhale. Shock Brigade. Aggressive Negotiations. That sounds about right. Sibsig Appraiser. We just saw her. Bewildering Blizzard. Yep, that would bewilder me. The Way Speaker Bodyguard. A Skirmish Rhino, we saw him before, but we like him. What do we got there? The Inspirited Vanguard. Did not know that was a word. Turtle! Ambling Storm Shell. It is our rare with Ward 2. That is a sweet-looking turtle. Alicia's Legacy on the foil. Dismal Backwater. And a token spirit with another spirit on the back. And our final pack, let me just get this so it doesn't just topple right over at the end. But our final pack of what has been a really, really fun look into this set. I really like the theme, loving the art. Sarkhan's Resolve, we saw that again. Ringing Strike Mastery. Poised Practitioner. Love it. Jeskai Devotee, we saw that in the first pack. Alicia's Legacy. Gurmag Nightwatch, I think we saw that before. Boulderborn Dragon, we have seen. Attuned Hunter, seen him, but bears. 100 Battle Veteran. That is a great name and a great card. Furious Forebear. Here's a rare land, Kishla Village. Oops. Another rare right behind it. It's a third mythic rare. Oh, that is a stunner. Call of the Spirit Dragons. Dragons you control have indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a 1/1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put 1/1 counters on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. So once again, that's something you just don't even let them get started on it. Just deal with it instantly. Otherwise, destruction. Our foil, Sun Pearl Kirin. Don't know what that is, but it's sweet looking. Bloodfell Caves. Nope, not foil. And our last card is our token goblin and a warrior on the back. I like this set. I'm a big fan of this set. I'm going to have to take a deeper dive into the, let's see if there's anything weird in here. I think it's just the same lands, but just non-foil. Oh, here's our little reference cards. In case anybody was looking, you got the how to cast spells, how to do all this and that. Just very helpful little things, and you can keep them out there and play, but these are the lands we saw before, just not in foil. I'm going to have to take a much deeper look and maybe possibly look to get another couple packs to do my own personal hunting, because you can see that come on, Rhino, Elephant, Camel Monster, Rhino again, him again, Bears, Crocodile, Dogs. That was just cool. I just like that one. And every now and then, there may not have to be an animal. It just might have to be something I really like. But that said, that was the newest set, the Tarkir Dragonstorm. I really like it. Yeah, I really like it. Now I'm just looking to see if I actually... yes, Tarkir Dragonstorm. This was a fun one. Hopefully you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Let me know what you thought down below, and we will see you next time.